All right, guys, back to the road to making $50,000. So back to the vlog style. Today is Tuesday. We just got our eBay payout. I actually just finished finishing up the $50,000 video editing right now. Currently like 10:22 in the morning. So I'm happy to have my editing done. I really don't like editing, but we're getting there. I'm getting better at it, so it's not as painful. But we had a fantastic morning. We got our eBay payout of $3,853.92. Biggest eBay payout I've had on cards alone ever. It's probably the biggest eBay payout I think I've ever had. And then to have it just really on my cards is awesome. So we're back above, we're no longer negative, but we're back probably above the highest I think we've been. The high water mark we've been is about $1,800. We're a little over $2,000 in profit. No real big plans to spend much money, but I do plan on going to the card shop on Wednesday. I'll probably bring you guys along with me and see if I can maybe even do some filming in this card shop. New card shop to me. They're at a lot of the shows. I've talked to the vendor there a couple times. Really nice guy. And I was talking to someone at a card show recently about dollar boxes, $5 boxes, $10 boxes here in Rhode Island, trying to find some place to go because down in the southern part of Rhode Island so far, the card shops I've gone to have not been great. I do want to do a little bit more investigating throughout the rest of Rhode Island and find something I can go to dig. But they said they have a lot of good boxes there, at least a lot of boxes. And I was looking at a post they posted on Facebook recently, and I can see the card boxes in the back. There's chairs. There's a lot of boxes. It looks like it's an inviting place to go do some digging with no real plan on getting much inventory. This weekend is supposed to be beautiful. Might go to a card show, but probably spend a lot of time with the family. So if I go to a card show, it's going to be super quick. So that might be the way I go source this week. We'll see how Wednesday goes. I'll bring you guys along with me. But super excited to be out of the negative, back up and running in the business. As I said in the previous video, I knew it was going to be a quick turnaround. Kind of excited to do the box flip too. It does a couple different things for you. Obviously, I made a little bit of money. I got some tops points. So on my next two orders, I'll get up to $40 off, which is awesome just on that flip alone. So it gives me another $80 technically. It's not real cash into my account, but it's cash I'm going to save when I buy other products. And I have it all linked through my credit card. So, you know, all that stuff, the buying adds up points. You get like 1.8% cash back on my card. So small little things. It's crazy to think about, but it does add up throughout the year. But I'm super excited. I'll catch you guys on Wednesday, but we're back in the positive. What's going on, guys? Back from the card shop. We picked up 24 cards, spent $158 on it. I'm going to go inside and show you guys everything I picked up, but it was a little weird at the card shop because I should have asked right when I walked in, like, hey, do you guys give a discount if I buy more? If I could buy a healthy little stack, and kind of figured out what they thought. Most of the time card shops are going to. These guys sit up a lot at card shows. It's what people do. I'm sure they're used to it. So wish I asked, because then when I got to the point when I was paying, they're like $158. Felt awkward asking at that point and just paid the money. Some of these cards I probably wouldn't have picked up if I had known I wasn't going to get some sort of deal. Kind of just picked it up thinking I would. And well, you definitely shouldn't do that either. You never know what their thought process is going to be. I mean, they do have a brick and mortar place to pay for, so I understand that. But still very happy with the pickup. I think 2 cards alone can pay for the whole stack here based off comps I've seen. So let me get inside, show you guys what we picked up, and go on from there. All right, guys, quick update here. So one, we are doing so much better on our subscriber count. We've increased our subscribers, I think by 6 or 7 right now. We're on Thursday night. So very happy to see the progress there, but you know, that's just being consistent. Last week, not very consistent, only 1 new subscriber. Got 7 so far, I think, or 6 so far this week. So very happy with the results so far. The other thing I kind of forgot about was I did the pre-order for Topps Inception hobby boxes a while ago. I haven't deducted it because I was going to do it when I got the cards. So you guys are going to see the deduction right here, right now. These I am looking to flip and sell, and I've actually already sold, so you'll see them on my eBay payout for this upcoming week. So it'll be a quick flip within the same video on these. So we'll see straight profit from that, but pretty excited. I'm successful 2 for 2 times with the Sapphire Soccer, and actually those actually came in today. Pretty awesome. I kind of wish I could rip it. I know nothing about soccer. I would have no idea what I was doing. I know some of obviously the really big players. I could probably give you like 20 people that I know to look for, but other than that, that's about it. So happy to sell the sealed boxes. Hopefully these people have some monster hits in here. I am going to write a little message in hopes that they'll reach out to me if they get something crazy, just out of curiosity. But very happy with this flip. Trade night tomorrow night. Got to start prepping for that. A quick little update here. Last night I was able to work out a deal. I sold the Steph Curry auto card here from his Canvas Marketing charity events that he does. So this card sold for $500. I'm into it for $400. Probably gonna net about $70 after shipping and fees and all that. So super excited to make $70 on one card in less than a week. Definitely the kind of momentum I'm looking to get to. As I've said, I'm trying to get more towards that, $50 to $500 range. So definitely getting a little bit more comfortable buying those bigger cards, bigger flips quickly, hopefully. So super excited about that. And the other nice thing is this person did follow me on my Instagram. If you guys haven't already done so, feel free to follow my Instagram down below. I'm trying to at least post one card a day, but looking to get more deals done that way. He also let me know of some of the other things that he's looking to collect. So with any luck, can work out some other deals in the future, and it gives me an idea of some stuff to buy that possibly I can flip right to someone. But super excited about the deal. We have trade night coming up tonight, doing some prep for that. I like to have sticker prices on all my cards so that people know what I consider the value of the card, not necessarily what I want to sell it for. I mean, I'm willing to take less in person than what I would on eBay. But when you're doing trades, that kind of stuff, they know like, hey, I'm valuing this card at $100, and gives a nice baseline. I think it makes the whole process a little bit easier when you do that. So getting that going for tonight. So we went to the trade night, had a fantastic time at that trade night. Today is Monday. Doing a little bit of a recap, doing my editing. It's a little painful. If you guys have made it this far in the video, thank you very much. Some of these transitions are not very smooth for my day-to-day and my just thought process. I'll definitely get better at, building up some sort of transition or creating a little bit more of a story with this. I also want to try to get more of than just like this, me sitting in my office, talking to you guys. So try to get out and about a little bit more and talking a little bit more while doing things, looking at cards, stuff like that. So it will get better. So I appreciate you guys if you have hung in there. But trade night was fantastic. We did 5 deals. Overall, we spent $1,000. We had 3 deals that were just straight cards, and then 2 that were bigger trades that required some cash that the person didn't have quite as much as I wanted, or the card values I had, and I wanted more from what they had. So I threw in a little bit of extra cash and spent $1,000, one of which was a much bigger deal in basketball cards. I'm not sure I made a good trade there. I might lose some money on that deal, but I'm also a big believer in you've got to spend some money for knowledge. One of the reasons why I open up boxes, stuff like that. It's fun. It's good content, I think. It's definitely not a wise move for a profit challenge. But in the other side of things, I do learn when I open up these boxes. So I always call it, now I call it the Tink Hence effect, essentially. I pulled the Tink Hence auto once. Didn't know who the player was. Realized the auto was pretty decent. Nothing crazy, but it was like a $30, $40 card at the time. And then 2 weeks later, I saw his name in a value box. It was numbered to 10 Bowman Chrome card. Obviously, numbered to 10 Bowman Chrome, I probably would have picked up anyways. But knowing that he had some value with his auto, I immediately snagged that card. So I'm willing to pay for knowledge. In this case, it's a higher end card, a card that might not be the best purchase. Some comps suggest that it might work out, but we'll see. Only time will tell what I actually move it for and what I end up trading it for. So you guys will see a video of the trades I made in the next video. I think that's going to post tomorrow. So stay tuned for that one. But you did see a $1,000 deduction. Didn't do any card shows this weekend. Really spent some time with my family. My wife's been super flexible with me on going to card shows pretty much every weekend for the last 2 months, maybe even 3 now. So super grateful for that. Wanted to spend some time. It's the first nice Saturday we had here in Rhode Island, I think in 13 weeks. I actually got a text message from one of the golf courses I go to a lot, stating that it's been 13 rainy weekends, time to go play some golf, and that they still had a couple tee times left. So I found that pretty funny, and it was nice just to spend the weekend doing a whole lot of nothing. But time to re-gear, go back into the grind. I also took the weekend off from listing, so my eBay stores are a little bit slow right now. So need to get back to that grind there. But we flipped a good amount. I think we were negative $1,900. Let me take a quick look here. We were negative $1,769. So we were $1,769 negative, and we're going to end about $970 positive. So almost a $2,700, $2,600 swing. So very excited about that. Happy to see such a big swing with that. Those numbers this week. We don't have anything crazy going on. I am going to be looking to attend a show. I got to find something in the area. I'm also hopefully going to be receiving my Aaron Judge tribute card. So if you didn't see it already, I pulled an Aaron Judge tribute number to 10 auto patch. I sent that in for grading. The grade should be available today, I believe. So it's been in assembly for 2 days now. We did pay the express. It's due to be received on the 26th. Today is the 23rd. So I'm presuming I'll have the grades available to see today. Hopefully we have an 8 or higher. I'm nervous. I've only graded about 2 thick cards. I got a 10 on one. The other one I think I got a 9. So I'm nervous about this card. So we'll see what happens. A 10 would be fantastic, and 9 will be very happy with, and 8 I'll be satisfied with, and anything lower will be kind of disappointing, especially coming from a sealed case from Topps. But have that coming in this week, so that should be listed on my eBay soon, and if it sells, we'll obviously see a big number there. Topps Chrome also releases today at noon, which I'm going to try to buy some boxes to open for the channel, but I'm also looking to buy some boxes to flip, so we'll see how that goes. But that's really all we got going for the week. It was a good week. We developed a new relationship. You're also going to see, I forgot to look at, but you're going to see the YouTube numbers and the TikTok numbers here. YouTube, I know, is fantastic. We saw a big improvement. Obviously, last week we only got 1 new subscriber. This week we saw a healthy amount, I think 11, 12-ish maybe, which is the number we're pretty much looking for because the goal is to be monetized by the end of this year. TikTok, we saw a little bit of an increase once again, stayed super consistent with TikTok. I made it a goal, so I'm going to keep on grinding at it, but I'm super lazy when it comes to posting on there. I need to just kind of continue posting, finding something to post on there. I was trying not to do the same stuff as my YouTube shorts, but I might just clone that and do the same thing, and just kind of see what happens there. So keep on moving on those two, but over the last 2 weeks, we've developed 2 buyer relationships with 2 different people in different locations that are not here. And we also have the 1 relationship now here with someone that's selling to us. So couldn't be any more thrilled with the networking we've also made. I believe we have a chance hitting this goal. I know we're well away with being under $1,000 in profit. But we saw a huge uptick this week. I believe next week we'll see another uptick going compared to dollars spent to dollars earned. And we'll just keep on grinding. If you guys haven't already done so, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff greatly helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.